There's a bunch of trolls. Are they armored? I think they are armored. This is bad. Hello Reformers and welcome back to the last days in our elf playthrough. Now, as you can see right here, we got another sea battle on our hands, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Are you ready to board the ships? Yes, I am. Let's do this. And we're gonna try and destroy their fleet, of course, and hopefully I will get a couple of kills here as well. I mean, we are defending against Rune here, so I think it should be pretty easy for us to get a couple of kills, because these guys, they obviously do not have any shields, basically, so it is very easy to get. As I say that, I miss all the time. Isn't that great? Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I'm going to try my very best to get... there we go. There's a kill. That's the first of many, hopefully. There we go. Yep. Seems like they're actually coming over. Oh, this is actually pretty bad. This is actually pretty bad right now. Yes. Hello. This is not good. This is not good at all. Okay, I guess I'm just going to continue firing away here, and I guess I'm just going to have to hope that I don't get killed as a result. And wow, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe that they're actually getting through here. This is pretty bad, but I guess we're going to have to do our best. I think we could probably do this, but we've just got to mind our own business. And there's a... Oh, that was weird. That was really weird. Okay, that guy was like, yes, I have to move past Beartildien right there. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to get up my sword then, I guess. Because it seems like my bow is not really doing the business as it should be. Wow, they are outnumbering us like nothing else right here. This is kind of interesting. I did not expect this at all, but I guess we're going to have to do our best and see how it goes. Oh, I cannot see anything. Oh, well, there we go. The sails were working against us. They are spies for Rune, by the looks of things. Alright, okay, yep, I think we're good. I think we're good, actually. I think this is it. I do have someone helping me out here. I do have someone helping me out over there. And hopefully, now that I'm on the high ground... Yeah, there we go. The high ground. Yes, we all know the classic scene, you know. I have the high ground, Anakin. And so on. Oh, there we go. Seems like our archers are now starting to fight back pretty easily, but wow, we had to do so much work right there to get any kind of resolution. That is insane. Alright, well, I think we're good. I think we're fine now. And I'm actually looking forward to getting rank 9 or somewhere close to that with Mirkwood, because that is going to give us access to the equivalent to the Nazgul sword in our Uruk series, and that is going to be great, because having piercing damage against some people that are much more armored, that's going to make a big difference. Amusingly enough, this guy is taking a lot of time to kill. I don't know why, but I guess it's because he was dancing around a little bit, I suppose. Anyway, there we go. This is a heavy blow to the enemy's plans. Exactly what I want to see. Alright, so there you go. We actually had to rest in Dale for a little bit of time, because of course yeah, I was a little bit injured, obviously. Alright, so let's try and speak to King Brand. Where is he, though? Oh, look at that guy. He's running around. Where's King Brand? Is he actually in there? No, there's Lord Bard. Okay, well, you know what? I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find him. And then, of course, I also need to speak to King Thranduil. Alright, so I managed to find King Brand. It's a little bit weird, really, because he was kind of just waiting out in the middle of nowhere. Don't exactly know what's going on there, but anyway. My lord, Esgaroth is safe. There we go, 60 rank points, that's pretty good. And, oh, look at that, Rune loses faction strength. Fantastic, Dale gains faction strength. That's exactly what we want to do. Alright, so do we want to ask for anything more from him? Yeah, do we? Maybe 9 Rune Raider parties. That I can actually do. I think I can do that pretty easily, actually. So let me see if I can do that. This is going to be kind of difficult. As you can see, they're literally just standing here. That's all they're doing. They're just standing here. I don't really know what's up. Dale has rallied, but we really need King Brand. He's waiting for Lord Bard. That's what he's doing. Alright, so actually, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait here, and we're going to see whether he does something relatively important, because maybe we can help out a little bit, and we can see what happens. And we just leveled up Dimbuel there a little bit. We can level him up all the time because he's going to get a lot of kills, in my opinion. With that two-handed axe, he's going to get a lot of kills. Alright, is he actually going to go in for the siege here? I feel like that would be a bit premature, King Brand. It seems like he thinks so as well. Alright, so who do we need to get again? Rune Raider parties, right? Yeah, Rune Raider parties, alright. So I also need to find King Thranduil. For some reason, well, I obviously just went to Esgaroth and asked Lord Bard where King Brand was, and he told me that he was near Dol Guldur North Outpost, so that's exactly where I went. But, speaking of King Thranduil, here he is! Oh yes, he is right here, and we're going to be speaking to him in just a second. I actually do have someone else I need to speak to as well, but I forget who it is. So, once we speak with him, there we go, 24 rank points. That's not really that good, is it? Yes, I did that. A simple task, my lord. About the task you gave me. I'm still working on it. What? What am I still working on for him? I thought I already did. Okay, I guess I'm just going to get some lembas, because that's a fantastic item that I think is just amazing. And what else do I have here for him? Your mission is complete. It wants you to resume following his army until further notice. Ah, alright. Well, I guess I can do that. Well, I followed around our friend King Thranduil for quite some time, and we have now come across a battle with Moria, and it seems like we need to help them out a little bit, because, well, before the Mirkwood elves arrived, it looked as though Moria might actually win. So let's see what we can do here. There's 310, there's a huge bear next to me. Hello, bear. Are you Yogi? Or maybe you're Boo-Boo, who knows? Anyway. We're gonna move on from that wonderful reference, and we're gonna see what we can do here. Unfortunately, the bear seems to be going a bit forward. Not entirely sure if that's a good idea, but I suppose we'll see. We will see very soon. And you know what? I think we're doing pretty reasonably. I think the only thing that I could be doing better is obviously accomplishing more tasks and participating in more battles, I suppose, as well. Obviously, the one thing that we need to do is try to eliminate many of the northern factions as much as we can, because, of course, once our allies have become a little better in regards to their standing and, you know, faction strength and everything, once that has happened, I think we'll be able to move down and help out Rohan a little bit. I think we might actually have to help them out a little sooner than I anticipated, but, well, that's not really a big deal. I personally feel like helping them out is okay. I think we should be able to do it pretty easily as well, because I don't think... I know that this is sacrilege because I am technically playing with Isengard in our other series, but I don't think Isengard's that strong. I think they're strong enough when they gain faction strength and, you know, as a result gain a huge amount of, you know, troops and everything, and gaining Uruks and all that stuff. But I don't think, personally, in the early game, they're that strong. So, hopefully, we will be able to, you know, do something about them sooner rather than later, if at all possible. I mean, I know it's kind of difficult right now because we're kind of trying to help our allies as much as possible, because we don't want Lothlorien to lose any towns, do we? Because if they lose a town, we're going to have a couple of issues, you know? Making them lose a town is not really what we want. Well, it seems like we're having some problems with these orcs getting onto us right here. However, for the most part, we're actually doing okay, and you can see here that I'm actually doing pretty effectively with my sword at the moment. I guess it's because we mostly have a lot of reinforcements with us right here, so it is a lot easier for us to go melee without being swarmed super much. So anyway, I'm gonna get out my bow again, I think. Maybe? Actually, maybe not. Maybe that's a bad idea. I don't know. Oh, no, that was nice. That was a nice hit. And, whoa, that was an even better hit on that warg right there. Very nice indeed. Okay, so once we have eliminated these guys, I think it might be an idea to complete the tasks that I've just gained from the Mirkwood elves, because as I say, what I'm trying to do is just get to as high rank as possible so that we can actually start to get a nice nest egg, so to speak. Whoa, that was a lot of damage from that warg right there. We've got to watch out for those, in my opinion. A little bit more than that. And yeah, getting a nice nest egg with the Mirkwood elves would be pretty good, and in general with any of these elven factions, to be honest, because we're going to be using most of their units in the foreseeable future. And being able to, you know, just kind of stay away from the main centers and everything, and still be able to field an army full of their units, that's really, really useful. So that's exactly what we're going to try and do here. But for the most part, I'm going to just try and stay alive against these fellows. And thankfully that cave troll was very low, so I was able to finish it off. And yeah, I noticed that when we zoom in right here, we're leaving ourselves very much exposed. And talking about exposed, it seems like we're actually... Are we losing this? Are we losing? No way. Surely we're not losing this. There's no way we can lose this round. Come on. I mean, I guess they do have a huge amount of tactics skill, and they have a massive battle advantage as a result. No, there we go. We're actually receiving some reinforcements. That's good. Okay, so we're actually going to start moving my units into position here as well, because I don't know whether you noticed, but I actually did place my units a little bit behind us here. Because we really don't want to have a situation where I lose all of my units in a battle that is not really... Personally, I don't feel like this battle matters too much in the grand scheme of things. Like, yes, you know, it will weaken Moria, and that is a very good thing indeed. Did not see that warg coming. Well, that's not very good. Anyway, I was saying, it's going to weaken Moria, which is good. Obviously, weakening them is great because that means that they're going to threaten Lothlorien that much less, and that's great. But otherwise, what is the battle really going to do? Not much. But that's where it gets good, because obviously weakening Moria is going to give everyone much more freedom to focus on the other factions as well. And so generally it is going to accomplish something, but I'm talking about a siege, for example. A siege is obviously going to do a much more impactful job of affecting the map in some way. But obviously right now, sieges are not very common, and we're not going to see many of those, if any at all, at the moment, because it is just so early on in the game, and many people still have a decent enough faction strength. But as I say, if we continue to help the Mirkwood elves and sabotage other factions around us, we might be able to see a couple of eliminations really, really soon. Amusingly enough, though, there does seem... I think there was a siege... Yeah, there was a siege in the north, and I think Rune actually eliminated the quarry of the dwarves, which is really strange to me. That must mean that the dwarves had such a low faction strength that it made no difference. You know, it made no difference whether they... You really do need to help out the dwarves basically instantly against their enemies, otherwise they're just going to get picked apart by the looks of things. They do still have their main town, of course, so that is obviously making sure that they don't get eliminated just yet, and we are obviously going to be very careful about that ourselves. Alright, so I haven't lost any of my own units just yet. More reinforcements have arrived, which is good. And you know what? I'm actually going to tell my units, actually, let's just select them real quick because we do not want them to stand there. Let's get them to hold position back because I really don't want them to get killed, thank you very much. It's really cool, by the way, that the mod creators added in, or shall we say kept, that particular, you know, feature where you can actually click on the battle map and tell your units where to go after you're dead. Because, in my opinion, that makes the game turn into an RTS of some kind, which in my opinion is really awesome. Like, yeah, you know, it's a little bit janky here and there because obviously it's Mount and Blade, you know, it's not actually an RTS of any kind, but it is very cool that there's that option, you know, and having the mod creators from all different kinds of mods add this feature in is a fantastic thing, because whenever there's a mod that doesn't have the battle map feature actually available, that makes me a bit sad, because obviously I like to be able to do the commanding and, you know, see what's going on with our units and everything. Unfortunately, it is actually deselecting my units every single time I do this. So I'm just going to move my units a little bit ahead here, because I think yep, there we go. We're actually about to end this. So I think I'm just going to tell them to charge in straight up and, yeah, finish up this battle right quick. Alright, so there we go, there's our victory, and let's take a look at our allied casualties. They might be a bit much. Yeah, 77, but they are going to get those back pretty easily. Anyway, 310 enemies were eliminated, And yeah, we're going to get a little bit of rank points with Dale, which is not exactly what I wanted, but it's okay. You know, no problem at all there. Now, we do have a huge amount of good quality metal scraps, so I'm going to make a brief stopover in Lothlorien. As you can see, this is where we were. And I'm going to go and sell a couple of our metal scraps, and then we will proceed to complete these tasks. I actually need to speak to Celeborn as well about this scout camp, but I'm going to go and try and scout Dol Guldur, and we also need to escort a messenger to the Wood Elf camp. Oh wow, okay, that is pretty crazy. You can see here, Grimbold was defeated in battle, and as a result, killed. That is a big deal. That is a real big deal right here, because if we allow Rohan to get too weak, they're going to get eliminated very quickly. And there we have it. We have escorted the messenger, and Miriel's relation has gone up a huge deal right there. 48 rank points for us. Alright, so this is pretty bad. I actually came across this when I was traveling up to Woodsman Village from the Wood Elf camp. And this is kind of interesting. We're up against Dol Guldur here, and we have King Thranduil, Miriel, and Glad Vithor, and we're going to actually help them. We're just going to go in and help them, even if it means that we lose a couple of units here. I feel like this is necessary, because if we don't do this, we're probably, well, we're not going to lose anything, because obviously they don't know that we're actually attempting to help them or anything, because we haven't engaged yet. But if we don't do this, then we're going to miss out on some rank points, and we're also going to make the Mirkwood Elves weaker if they get defeated, which is what it was looking like before I entered here. So how many units do I have? I have 17 archers. That's not really great, but we are up against orc archers and everything, and I feel like orc anything is not particularly great. I mean, you know, they have a lot of numbers and everything. Orc chieftains are pretty good from Moria, apparently, because in shield wall formation they can be basically impenetrable, very difficult to dislodge, but for the most part I don't think we have to worry too much. Yeah, there we go. Take out that rider, thank you very much. Take out that one as well. We just need to make sure that we kill every single warg we see, which is a pretty big deal. It's kind of hard to do that, in my opinion, because they do have quite a lot of HP for the most part. So, yes, it seems like our infantry are actually doing a really good job right now. Let's tell our infantry to charge in here. Seems like they only have archers? There's no way they only have archers. This would be very bad for them if they only had archers. Oh, hello wargs. Yeah, you're not going to get me this time, thank you very much. Can my people actually focus on the wargs? It seems like they don't really focus on them that much. There we go. They are actually starting to focus them now a little bit. Let's tell our people to stand at the top of this hill here. Am I commanding every single... no, I'm not commanding every single person here. Oh, well. Yeah, I thought that if I was commanding every single person, this would be an easy battle, because I just move everyone to the top of this hill, and then we would be, well, in the money, so to speak, because every single one of these orc archers would be eliminated in no time, and I'm actually going to get killed here. I'm actually going to get killed here if I stand here too long by myself. Let's tell our infantry to come back as well, because I don't really want our infantry just to run in randomly. There's a bunch of trolls. Are they armored? I think they are armored. This is bad. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try and... oh, they're Olagais, actually. They're Olagais. Okay, so this is really bad. Headshot. Nice. Nice headshot right there. Okay, now they are... wow, okay, they are getting a lot of kills right here. But that's just how it is, you know? That's just how it is. If they decide to charge in, there's not much I can do about it. They are being absolutely stun-locked, though, and killed. There we go. They're dead. Alright, so how are we doing so far? Actually, not even that bad. I think we're doing pretty well, considering... well, that was a nice shot, if I do say so myself. Let me just pat myself on the back there. There we go. Come on, there we go. There's another one. Very nice. Alright, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. And I think, you know what? See, here's the thing. I don't really want to retreat, but I kind of do, because my units have kind of run out of arrows, as you can see right here. These guys have run out of arrows. They have nothing left, and elves generally are only very good when they have arrows remaining, so it might make sense for me to do that, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, so it's alright. It's alright. We're actually doing exactly as intended, as you can see right here, 275 against 153. We are probably going to get a lesser rank point reward now. but it is probably going to result in many less casualties for us, which is exactly what we want to see. But for the moment, this will be the end of this episode. Next time we're going to finish up this battle and hopefully be able to speak to the various people that we did tasks for as well. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.